Okay, let's clear H11-2 with the high-end AFK strategy. This stage, the boss will have a small buff, which is during the steam pressure, the token HP, token damage is reduced, and also will not be stunned after the skill finish. This is the score we're gonna use. And since it is a hell stage, the boss stat is a bit increased. The boss will do a lot of damage during the skill, you know, the charged attack. And the charged attack, remember, is triple hit. And normally Hoshi, without any, even without help from Sculptor and Shining, if she doesn't dodge any hit, she will be killed by the triple hit. So if you have the module, just bring the module. Better if you bring the second one, which is this one. I don't know if Yen has this, but you should have it. Which is when blocking enemy, defense plus 20%. This one will save her a lot. Also, just bring Yen in the squad, even if his friend unit is fine, just because we needed the talent, which is when she's on the squad, you don't even need her to deploy, just when she's in the squad, all defenders HP will plus 20%. So yeah. And after that, Flag Vanguard today in DP. Arts damage dealer, so any arts damage guard. If you want, you can use Mouse as well to reduce the boss attack. First skill of Mouse. Or Gardamia. Gardamia is also good, since Gardamia can increase all the operator's attack and defense. The important part is the defense. Or just use a Sorter. Then Seria, Nightingale, Shining, Sculptor. Of course, if you have any module of anyone, just bring them to make it run easier. Silverash, Mlinar, and as I said, Nien to increase Hoshi's skill. You don't need a Hoshi if you have Nien maxed with the module, high level as well, because Nien by herself is really tanky. So yeah, just to see what you have, okay? And then the last slots up to you. Instead of Silverash and Mlinar, just bring the operators to kill the trees at the beginning, because their job is that. So just to see who can do that job, in your roster. First of all, Flag Vanguard here to gain DP, then Sculptor here to charge the skill. Now get the DP. Now deploy the medic here. If you have the module, we'll be able to heal this arts damage guard as well, but if you don't have, it's also fine, because she will not be killed by the boss skill. I already tried. Another medic here facing right side. Now you can substitute the stew with anyone who you have to kill these trees, because for me the stew are more than enough. For you, just to see, okay? You can combine. You can even use the last 2 slots. Important is you can kill all these trees on top side, okay? Now just to keep get DP. When you see Sculptor is almost full, the skill, deploy Seria here face on in direction you want, then Mlinar here face on top side, so you can see you can hit all this. Deploy a doll here to bait the damage from the casters, so Mlinar will not get damage too much. Okay, you can see Sculptor skill is ready. Now Silverash here face on left side. And then the Seaborn to help heal Silverash. Mlinar, just wait before using the skill, let him charge the skill to the maximum. You can notice that by the changing effect from the sword. When you see the sword is glowing a lot, means that he's fully charged. Or you can just click on him and check. If you hit the attack is keep increasing, means he's not full yet. 1447, okay, just activated now, for example. And after you kill the trees, you can just retreat Silverash. Now, there's the damage guard here for some bottom side. Hoshi or Nyan here to block. You can retreat Mlinar when the skill finish, and retreat Miracle as well, because we need the last 2 redeployment time. Since we're gonna redeploy these 2, but not for DPS, just to help mitigate the damage from the bosses. How to say? Rocket attack. You know, the rocket attack will choose a target and within 3x3 tiles will hit them with a rocket. So if you don't want to wait the redeployment time, you could just bring the last 2 slots for ground units, for example, and yeah, use that. Or just deploy Nyan if you have next. I'm simulating. She's just here in the squad to increase Hoshi's HP. Okay, after deploy this 2, it's done, guys. Now AFK till then. Of course, if you want, you can make the stage a lot easier just by bringing manual trigger skills. Since, for example, Shining, use the third skill. You can even bring Shimmer, just deploy Shimmer, for example, here. No one can hit here. because the boss will always use the skill on the two operators with the highest amount of HP, which is Hoshi and Minor. So yeah, this is the rocket attack as you can see. If I didn't deploy Rush, the rocket will only have Surtur, Sculptor, and Hoshi as a hit target. But if I add Rush, we'll have 4. So yeah, for example, Shemare here, and then just use the skill when you can see the boss is charging the attack. Yeah. Here because Hoshi dodged one time. If Hoshi doesn't manage to dodge any hit from the triple hit, with 1400 defense and 4600 HP, she will remain with 1900 around there. Because each hit deals around 2700, 800 hit damage, so just do the calculation, that damage minus defense, then by 3, and do the minus with the HP, and see. So yeah, first phase is done, now just wait the boss revives. We'll immediately now, during the second phase, we'll choose 2 targets for the rocket, as you can see, is Minor and the Hoshi, since they have the massive highest HP on the field. And as you also can see, I'm not using Minor and Silver, they are just here to mitigate the rocket's damage. Or another way, if you don't have tank enough Hoshi or Nian, just to bring more defenders and keep swap them every time the boss uses the skill. Because the boss using the skill has pretty high cooldown, so you can just yeah, bring multiple defenders to keep swap them once one dies. Very simple way to replace. Oh, Hoshi dodged all 3 hits. Also, if you want to just use the Silver's skill to kill faster. Okay, when the boss dies, the last 3 will spawn, and Hoshi will be able to tank. I mean, Hoshi can block the boss, imagine cannot taking this normal enemy. Yeah, this is taking too long, so I will just use the skill to finish it faster. You can just wait. And that's it. Really simple.